Alright, so here's my video for the week. I'll start off with Kurt in reply to your original message this week. I like the idea of talking shit to everybody in the league to get people involved on the board. Of course, you're going to provoke responses out of people, and I got a couple responses for your message to me. One, yeah, I might miss the playoffs. Doesn't help that I'm in the best division. If I was in your division, I'd probably have clinched second place already. B, I mean, with Foster missing 3 games this year, 3.5, and still being ranked third, I mean that's really killed me, obviously. So that's really hurt. But I can't say anything there because Tyler's put up with more injuries than I have. So it's kind of a lame excuse, I'm sure. But thirdly, your best keeper is Ryan Matthews, who's ranked 8th at running back. And if I end up missing the playoffs, I'm probably going to pick one spot behind you, maybe two. And my worst keeper is 7th at his position. So, if I end up missing the playoffs, yeah, it sucks to be me, but I'll be right there with you, picking one spot behind you with 4 better keepers than your best keeper. So, just some food for thought there. Urias and Rins's trade, interesting. Urias is trying to get Jennings out of me. Sent me a few texts the last couple days. Wants to give me Vincent Jackson, Dwayne Bowe, and then Gonzalez or Pettigrew for Jennings. The way I look at it, Vincent Jackson scored double digits 1 time in the last 6 weeks. Dwayne Bowe has scored double digits twice in the last 7 weeks. And Jennings has scored at least 13 points every single game this season. So consistency is by far in the favor of Jennings over Bowe and Jackson. And on top of that, if I trade for those 3 for Jennings, I'm only keeping one of those guys. And if I look at it, I'm keeping Jackson or Bowe instead of Jennings. Jennings is better than both of those guys. He's more consistent than both those guys. So I don't want to do the trade. I don't want to trade Jennings. It's like trading Jennings for Bowe or Jackson after the season's over. And Urias is trying to tell me it's going to help my projections, give me an automatic win this week. Well, Pettigrew and Bowe and Jackson have all met their projections 1 time since week 6. 1 time each. So projections mean absolutely nothing to me at all. And this week again, I'm sure 2 of those 3 guys won't reach their projection. One of them probably will, the other 2 won't. And with Bowe, his quarterback is Tyler Palko. Palko's not a much better passer than Tim Tebow. So why would I want Dwayne Bowe the rest of the season? It just doesn't make sense. So anyway, that's why I didn't do the trade. And then he decides to text me. I don't know if he did it on purpose or if he meant to send it just to Renz. But he sent me a text that said, Renz, if Huggins doesn't take my trade, I'm going to hook you up. Okay, well, that's fine. Blackmail me. That's cool. I don't care. So you make your trade with Renz. Your trade makes no sense at all. It was obviously just because you're mad because you didn't get Jennings. Or B, because you figured once you did that trade, it would force me to trade you Jennings. And it's not going to happen. So, I mean, enjoy James Starks. He's probably like the 50th best running back in the NFL. Enjoy Greg Olsen. He's probably the 15th best tight end. I mean, enjoy that trade. It's worth nothing to you. Your team got worse. And that's about all there is to it. So, then Meredith and Renz's trade. Josh, I'm not sure if you just don't want to play me in the playoffs or if you honestly thought Eli Manning was that much better than Roethlisberger. I know getting rid of Michael Bush probably doesn't bother you. You're not going to play him, and he's not going to be starting once McFadden comes back anyway. But Eli Manning and Roethlisberger are virtually the same guy with the same points. And Eli Manning has the second toughest fantasy playoff schedule of any quarterback in the NFL. So the only thing I can think of is you gave him Michael Bush for this week to beat me, and you gave him Antonio Brown, or you got Antonio Brown, I guess, who you probably won't play because you already have Marshall and Smith. So really your trade, in my opinion, looks like it is to help Renz beat me this week so I don't make the playoffs. Which, I mean, I'd rather play Renz's team than my team too, so I don't blame you. Um, anyway, that's just my food for thought, I guess, my idea of how things went down today. Like to hear some other people's opinions on it. I'm going to work. I work 8 tonight until 4 a.m., so I won't be back on here till the morning, but I'll try to check it again before I go to bed. And then I'll wake up and watch the Hawkeye game. So go Hawks tomorrow, and I'll talk to you guys later.